More than a week into our epic road trip from Gold Coast to Cairns, it was clear that Queensland had been determined to outdo itself at every turn. Each stop had delivered something memorable, breathtaking landscapes, unexpected discoveries, and moments that lingered long after we moved on. Now we were down to our final adventure, and there was no better finale than diving into one of the world's greatest natural wonders, the Great Barrier Reef. Excitement buzzed through our small group of 3 as we arrived early at our pickup point in Cairns. With time to spare, we soaked in the morning atmosphere around the Pier Shopping Centre, watching the town slowly come to life under the warm sunshine. As soon as the doors opened, we hurried inside, eager to begin. We had booked a half-day tour with Reef Adventures, drawn in by their promise of a more personalized, crowd-free experience. From the shopping center, we made our way to Cairns Marlin Marina, where the real adventure began. After stowing our footwear in a designated box, we stepped aboard a sleek, fast vessel built for speed and thrill.
To the surface, yeah, they love that. We do have the marine toilet on board as well, so that's just located under Lockie over on this side here. It's a pretty tight space, so if you are feeling seasick.
Moments later, we were slicing through the water, the wind on our faces and the anticipation building as we headed toward the reef. The Great Barrier Reef needs little introduction. It is the largest coral reef system on Earth, made up of thousands of individual reefs and hundreds of islands, stretching more than 2,300 kilometers along Queensland's coast. So vast that it's visible from space, it remains the largest structure ever created by living organisms, a true marvel of nature.
Size of Japan or Italy. It's made up of thousands of different reefs. The one we're going to today is called Upolu. It's nice little shape, it's a little bit of a shallower reef, but the way it's structured, guys, it's like a backwards sea, right? And the boat's going to be parked right in the middle. We'll work our way to the top as a group and we'll glide our way down. Now guys,
Nearly an hour later, we arrived at Upolu Reef, about 30 kilometers offshore from Cairns. The sight was instantly mesmerizing. Crystal clear, shallow waters shimmered in shades of turquoise and blue, inviting us in. This reef is ideal for snorkeling, diving, and swimming.
All right, you hold on to this, okay? Do you want me to go record it?
Yes, please.
Is it on record still?
Yeah, it's recording now.
And it didn't take long before we were slipping into the water, surrounded by another world entirely. Upolu Reef lies within the Great Barrier Reef Marine Park and is renowned for its rich marine biodiversity. Beneath the surface, we encountered vibrant coral gardens, both soft and hard corals, alongside seagrass beds that support countless marine species. Schools of colorful fish darted past, while giant clams rested quietly below. We spotted turtles gliding effortlessly through the water, starfish scattered across the seabed, and even a few friendly reef sharks cruising at a comfortable distance. The reef is home to over 1,500 species of fish, including clownfish, coral trout, snapper, and red-throat emperor fish. Several species of sea turtles also return here to breed, making it a vital and living ecosystem, not just a tourist attraction. James Cook was the first European known to have encountered the Great Barrier Reef during his 1770 voyage when he charted Australia's eastern coastline. In June of that year, his vessel, the HMS Endeavour, struck a reef south of what is now Cooktown, forcing the crew to spend about 7 weeks making repairs. The name Great Barrier Reef was later introduced by Matthew Flinders, who carried out more extensive surveys of the area in 1802. In his records, Flinders used several expressions for these formations, referring to individual reefs as a Great Reef, using Barrier Reef to describe reefs that blocked ships or ocean waves from reaching the shore, and calling the entire system Barrier Reefs. As we snorkeled and explored for nearly an hour, time seemed to disappear. Toward the end of our session, we were rewarded with a magical sight: 2 clownfishes peeking out from their anemone homes. Spotting Nemo felt like the perfect closing scene to our underwater adventure. Moments later, our guide signaled that it was time to return to the boat. Upolu Reef is truly a tropical gem waiting to be discovered. Its calm waters, dazzling marine life, and peaceful surroundings create the ideal balance between adventure and relaxation. Whether you're an experienced snorkeler or simply someone seeking a deeper connection with nature, this slice of the Great Barrier Reef leaves a lasting impression.
The Cairns Marlin Marina, did everybody enjoy their time at Upolu?
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. So we're just going to bring our boat into the marina, into our berth. We're just going to pop some lines on. We'll line all your shoes up for you guys, and then you'll be welcome to get off. You can use the code RAV15 and score yourself a little discount, which is quite nice. If you're looking for a bite to eat after all that snorkeling, you've probably worked up a bit of an appetite. Where our office is, outside the double doors, and to the left is Howling J's. Lets them know that we're doing our jobs out here.
The following morning marked the end of our journey together. I was driven to Cairns Airport for my flight to Sydney, while my companions began the long drive back to Gold Coast.
Check it sa airport na mismo.
Though our paths briefly diverged, we all carried the same sense of gratitude and fulfillment. Whether by road or by air, we had plenty of time to reflect on an unforgettable journey, one filled with adventures, discoveries, sights, and moments we'll treasure for a lifetime from our epic Gold Coast to Cairns road trip.